messaging.
Oh, mic, and to give my one. Think of me when the sun kisses your skin. Now, what am I saying first? Hello, I'm Jenny and I'm here today, a part of O2E's Between the Lines series, and I will be delving into the lyrics of my latest single, Paint Me Sweeter. Please think of me when the sun kisses your skin instead of the remind you of what you left behind. Oh, please, won't you paint me a little sweeter when you draw me in your mind? So I actually first created the chorus. It was more just thoughts to myself late at night. So I was just laying in bed and I was kind of thinking back on all the relationships I've lost, and I just started thinking, gosh, I hope they think of me in a nice way. And that's where the lyric "Paint me sweeter when you draw me in your mind" came from. So actually the second half of the chorus was written first, and it's the main message of the song, hence the title "Paint Me Sweeter." And the start of the chorus is just me hoping that I'm remembered when people are having a good time. So when they're out enjoying the summer sun, when they're swimming at the beach, I want to be remembered when they're having fun rather than when they're just lonely. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Maybe it's just better if we leave things unclear. Are they better off unsaid? Yet I keep on finding my eyes on you. How do I sever this thread? So the verse is just about me kind of accepting that I won't have the answers to everything. So I know that I'm a big overthinker and I tend to think back on the past a lot, and I just think, gosh, what could I have done differently to have a different outcome or have a better outcome? But it's the whole song in general, and this verse is just me kind of accepting that, you know, not having those answers is okay, and it's not going to change the present, it's not going to change the now. You know, the you in question, I keep finding my eyes on you. It's not even a person, I have my eyes on all these questions that I want to have answered, and I want to know how to sever that thread. I want to know how I can stop dwelling on the past. There's no point. So yeah, the whole song's just acceptance and moving on from things you might not have the answers to. Why do I keep on searching for you, even when I know that we are through? So similar to verse 1, again, why do I keep searching for you? It's not a person. It could be. There is a lot of literal meaning in the song, but the main and underlying message is, why do I keep dwelling on the past? Why do I keep asking all these questions that, even with the answers, won't change anything? I know there's no point guessing, so why do I keep asking, were those 3 words ever true? Was the wrong time for me, but was I ever the right person to you? So with verse 2, this can have different interpretations to what you might think of initially. So initially, I'm sure most people will think, oh, were those 3 words ever true? Was I love you true? But for me, it was me conveying those questions that I have for not just past lovers, but past friendships or relationships I've lost familial-wise. It can mean I love you, it can mean best friend forever. It's just me asking, did you mean anything you ever said, really? And it's why that part of the song we chose to not have harmonies and were those 3 words ever true. It's supposed to be quite emotional and going, was any of it real? And then the second half of the verse is just a play on the saying, you know, right person, wrong time. Whereas for me, I'm often left thinking, was I ever the right person regardless of the timing? Maybe even if someone was the right person to have in my life at that time, it doesn't necessarily mean I was the right person for them in that time. So yeah, that's what that verse means.
Please, will you paint me a little sweeter when you draw me in your mind?
And finally, in the outro, I changed the lyric from won't you paint me a little sweeter to will you paint me a little sweeter, because I wanted to end it more direct. I wanted to, instead of, you know, asking the void, asking the night, oh, won't you paint me sweeter, I'm saying, please paint me sweeter to the people that were once in my life, because even though we might not be connected anymore, every person that's entered my life has had an impact in shaping who I am today. Thank you so much to tuning in with my Between the Lines for Paint Me Sweeter. Be sure to give it a listen and to give my socials a follow. And I want to give a big thanks to O2 Entertainment for having me today. Be sure to give them a subscribe and a like and to turn notifications on if you want to see more videos like this one. So yeah, until next time, bye!